So good. That's good. I did my big one. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abigail and today we're going to be making lasagna. We're going to be making a zesty lasagna using these ingredients. We're going to keep it really simple. I didn't have spinach, so we're just going to use whatever we had in the fridge. So I grew up in Jamaica, and in Jamaica we have a saying that says, turn your head and make fashion, okay? Which basically means you use whatever's in your cupboard and then you just make something with it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I had a zucchini, I had 1 eggplant, some onions, garlic, and red peppers. Red peppers just to add some color to it. All right, so that's what we're gonna be using. I have some seasonings here. And yeah, let's jump right in. So we're gonna start with our pasta shells. And what I like to do is I like to kind of open the box first and kind of see how many shells I'm gonna need for maybe 2 layers of pasta. And then I'll know how much to put into the water. So we do have our water boiling here. I just added a teaspoon of salt in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So far we're gonna do 4 rows across and then probably 1 going here. So that's gonna be 5 for 1 layer, which means we're gonna need 10 shells. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just gonna do an extra one just in case. So we have 11 shells that I'm now gonna put into the water. So those are gonna boil to maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Just kind of move it around. So let that sit there.
Alright, so we're starting with the base of the lasagna. I've got a pan heated over medium heat with a little olive oil. First in are the chopped onions. Let those cook for a few minutes until they're softened and turn a translucent color. Next, I'm going to add the garlic. Let that cook for about 30 seconds until it's cooked down. Once the onions are translucent and the garlic is cooked down, we're going to add in our red peppers and then give everything a quick stir. Now add your ground turkey. We're going to break it up and cook it until it's completely cooked through and no longer pink. I'm using ground turkey here because it's more lean than ground beef, so you get less grease in the pan and it's a cleaner, lighter sauce without sacrificing protein. Once the turkey is cooked, we're going to pour in our tomato sauce of choice. I'm using a tomato sauce that I had in my cupboard. We're going to stir everything together until it's well combined. Now it's time to season the sauce. We're going to add in your seasoning and taste as you go. I also like to add a little bit of brown sugar just to help balance out all the flavors. Start with a small amount and adjust as needed. You can always add more, but once it's in, you can't take it out.
So we buttered the bottom of our dish that we're going to be assembling the lasagna into. I'm going to add a little bit of sauce on the bottom, just again to help with the sticking at the bottom. I'm going to take one of my handy dandy clamps and we're going to start assembling. Alright, so I didn't boil this down all the way because again it's going to cook in the oven. It's still a bit firm. And it actually extended when you boiled it, so we don't even need that extra. So we'll probably have 3 extra pieces. Alright, you want to kind of overlap it a little. Slightly. So we put the first layer down and we end up using 3 shells, not 4 like I anticipated. So I put a little layer of sauce on there and now we're going to start layering with the cheese, the zucchini, and the eggplant. I like to just space it out and I'm just going to add a zucchini in between. All right, perfect. So that's the first layer. You don't want to make it too thick. I am going to add some cheese. It looks so good. Let's try it. This is so good. That's good. I did my big one. Okay, so I will put the recipe and the ingredients down below in the comments. If you try this recipe, comment below and let me know how it turned out. It is so delicious, you guys. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. I'm hungry. Bye.